how often are you actually having to pull the trigger on a target?
As a Green Beret, just the truth is not much. You get into a lot of firefights at distance. You call it in CAS. You don't get close and personal with the enemy like I did a lot more often at the unit. There were definitely times, that's just always it's a risky job, so it's always, it could happen at any moment, and randomly it would. But uh, it's hard to put a percentage on it, but most missions were easy missions. Most missions, not, not a shot was fired at all. Not without a doubt, not everybody died on every target. Um, and when you really talk about my SF days in Iraq, and even and every theater is different. The guys came to fight in Afghanistan way more than they came to fight in Iraq with the target sets that we were going after. Almost every target set in Iraq, even though we knew the intel was good, it was our intel. Like we were certain, and we had the intelligence and the dual sourced reports, not just from one guy, but from several people saying, this is a bad guy, and these are all the things he did. And we'd hit his house in the middle of the night, and either pull him out of his bedroom while he's hiding, or he's still asleep by the time you get to his room. The target set for us in Iraq was a lot of people giving up. I really think they'd rather fight it out in the court system than with the Americans, knowing that they'll win and they'll get out eventually, because we went after a lot of, fancy word, but recidivists, which are prior offenders.
But in Afghanistan, they were way more willing to take shots at you coming in.
Absolutely. And now, and I'm not saying that they're willing to fight it out toe to toe with you, but they love taking pop shots at you. They love shooting at you from the mountainside and at a distance. In Afghanistan, if you stay in one place long enough, they are going to come say hi to you, for sure, which, just generally speaking, wasn't the case in Iraq.